What's up, guys? Cinestalker here for a video. In this video up here must be just a little stack of some movie reviews. Got a nice, actually a pretty good stack of some movie reviews. I'm gonna review with you guys and share my thoughts and opinions about it from some companies I got recently to review and that kind of thing right there. So let's get down to it right now and get down to the movie reviews. Let's do it. All right, first up here from Vinegar Syndrome, I got one title here to review from you guys. Just came out. This one's called Grave Robbers up over here. Original title of this movie is in Spanish. I'm probably going to butcher it, but I'll try reading it in Spanish. Original title is Ladrones de Tumbas. So that's the original title. But this one right here is a really cool movie. It's subtitled, made in the 80s, Mexican horror cinema. There's a lot of great Mexican horror movies. I got some of my closet. I got my VHSs out. I got some in there. Big box horror. They did a really good job with their horror stuff in Mexico for the most part in the 80s. This is one of them. I've never seen before. Heard of it. Never seen it. Finally got released on Blu-ray. And from what I hear, it's a pretty rare one, and it's finally getting a good release right now, which is amazing. But this one's just a great fun movie. I'll tell you the story real quick. The story takes place as this priest turned Satanist in the beginning of the movie during like the old times, tries to do this sacrificial thing to summon up Satan. But in the process, these priests find out about him and kill him and stick an axe through his chest. Hundreds of years later or so, in the modern day 80s, this group of teenagers slash grave robbers go to this tomb, try to look for jewelry and whatever to sell, these adventures they want to do. A couple of guys, a few girls, go in a group. They accidentally uncover his tomb and in the process awaken the demon within. And he goes out there in a killing spree and just butchers people in his path that brings Satan up to the world to fulfill what he wants to do. So this movie right here, great music and this thing, good, cool synth type style, 80s style music. Shot really well. Directed by Ruben Galindo. He also did some other movies too. One called Don't Panic, which I think is getting a release also from Vinegar Syndrome. So definitely can't wait to check that one out. But this one's really well made. Pretty dang good gore. This is a fun one to watch. I really enjoyed it. I did not know what to expect from it. Like I said before, it's all in subtitles, so you get no bad dubbing. So it looks really great. This one right here, I'll show you the features of it you get. So you get a really great scan. Vinegar Syndrome always does an amazing job with their scans. You also get an interview with the director, Ruben Galindo Jr., and a commentary track by podcasters, The Hysteria Continues. Reversible cover, which I'll show you right now. Just an overall great movie. Here's the inside insert. And you also get the original cover art, which is like a VHS style, box style cover art. By looking at that movie, like you would think it's like some weird low budget action flick, but no, it's a really cool horror flick. There's some of the back right there. Really good gore. I love the new commissioner work. That looks really fantastic. Love how that looks with the creepy guy. The axe-wielding killer right there. Just a great overall movie. Definitely highly recommend it, especially if you're a fan of, they said, Mexican cinema, Spanish cinema. This one's a great one to add to the collection. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I will definitely be watching it again to listen to the commentary track. Might do that tonight because I watched this last night. Really liked it. So it was fun from beginning to end. Fantastic release by Vinegar Syndrome. Next up here from Paramount Pictures, this one called Most Wanted, starring Josh Hartnett. This one takes place as Josh Hartnett's character. This takes place in the 80s. He's a investigative reporter. Here's a story about this guy that's in jail for false accusations in a Thai prison, actually. And he was sent there by dirty cops. These dirty cops framed this guy. And this guy's no innocent guy. He's like a drug addict. They have him do some stuff so they can do things. And they get caught up in the process, and they frame him to save their own butts, the dirty cops. So really interesting movie, great, well shot, made, like thriller drama, like suspense thriller drama movie is this one. I really enjoyed it. About 2 hours long or so, based on true events. Here's the back of it up there. You get a Blu-ray and also get a digital copy code of it up there, and there's a nice little slipcase. This is already out now. And the guy, he kind of looks like AJ Styles right there a little bit. Huh? He kind of has an AJ Styles look, Josh Hartnett. But yeah, really well-made movie. Messed up about corruption. Really good music. A lot of good 80s songs in this movie when you watch it. It takes place during the 80s. But yeah, based on true events about this guy that was sent to a Thai prison. I think a good one up here, Most Wanted. Next up here, a group of films from Umbrella Entertainment. All these are region free, so you can play these on any system. They'll work fine. So off for this one called The Last Wave up here, Australian cult classic movie from 1977. And this stars Richard Chamberlain and directed by Peter Weir. Great movie is this. I've never heard of it, never seen it, but I saw this for review and I was like, I gotta check this out. Here is the back of it. Pretty much takes place as like one guy has like these weird visions of what's going on with the planet and Mother Nature, of bad things going on, apocalypse upon us kind of stuff. And he has these visions of it, and then they kind of end up coming true, and they collide with the reality of his nightmares becoming true to fruition. And it takes place as, Mother Nature taking back its planet in a sense. Kind of makes sense of what's going on in today's world with the stuff that's going on, the weird elements of today. So this one right here, great music, shot really well, really good movie. It's almost like a Soylent Green type vibe to it. If you like that kind of vibe, this definitely has that to it. Great stuff up there, really good stuff. Get a nice interview, featurettes with the lead actor, Richard Chamberlain, and a host of other actors in this setup here. Trailer and all that kind of stuff in this thing. Really well shot, really well made. Definitely a good cult classic is this. Here's the inside of it. Looks really good on Blu-ray. And just overall really well made. Maybe lesser known. I've never heard of this movie before. Maybe you guys have. But this one's definitely a good one to seek out if you're looking for something like a neat sci-fi apocalyptic type story. You'll definitely enjoy this up here. All right, next up here is this horror movie with has some death metal in it and that black metal in it. This one's called Cult Girls. Pretty cool cover. Movie's okay. Story takes place as this girl named Dahlia and her two sisters. They grew up in this pagan cult family type thing, and then one night during a ritual, as a police raid goes on, and they flee with the cops, free Dahlia along with her two sisters, and the cult leaves. And then years later, she's haunted by this. So she wants to find out what's going on. So she finds this person that leads them where the cult is at now, what's going on. And it's like this black metal guy in this forest and that kind of thing. It's an interesting movie. Pretty cool scenes. Pretty good indie horror flick is this one has. I know some black metal type music in it. Here's the back cover of it over here. Pretty okay release. Nothing amazing, but still a pretty alright watch is this. A really cool cover art. Has a nice kind of like surreal vibe to it at times. But pretty okay is this one. Nothing amazing, but definitely a pretty okay watch is Cult Girls. Last but not least from Umbrella Entertainment, this one called Point of No Return. An Australian movie I heard I could rarely ever seen. So Marcus Graham is his character. He's a former soldier, the guy right up here. He gets caught up in a money laundering scheme, so he's in prison. Then his brother mysteriously dies when he's in prison. He goes to his brother, his brother named Christian. So he goes to his funeral, but in the funeral he escapes to find out what's going on. Like, why did he die? And he wants to figure all these answers and what's going on, what got caught him up too in prison, and what caused his brother's death. And this neat, cool action, like this mystery action thriller is this one. I definitely enjoy this one. It was a fun one to watch. It has kind of like that late night HBO action movie vibe to it. Is this up here. Here's the back of it. Pretty cool Australian movie, action revenge movie is this one. Definitely enjoy this one. Here, The Point of No Return. Definitely a pretty good one to check out. And next up here from Mill Creek Entertainment, a nice little stack of some goodness up here. Start off with this one, just came out to buy at the stores and that kind of thing, is the Ultraman Ginga set up here. You get all 28 episodes and the movie also in this thing. Loaded up set. I'll show you what it looks like inside. Loaded up here, just fun stuff, Ultraman type stuff. You cannot go wrong. Here's what it looks like up over here. Just really cool, fun, easy, like just stuff just to kind of watch. Here's the digital code up over here, and here's the book. A nice booklet of different episodes, like a different previous sets of what each one's like, which I really like. Has an in-depth with pictures of each episode, and every disc is in its own little holder and sleeve, all nicely done. up over there. So it looks really, really good. Check that out. So yeah, all nicely done. Really good job. These are just fun ones to watch, especially around this time of year. You cannot go wrong. The Halloween season is upon us to watch some cool monsters kicking each other's butts. And you know what I mean? So Ultraman goodness is this. Here's the back of it over there and that kind of thing. So you get the series and you get the movie in this great bundle up Blu-ray set of the Ultraman Ginga collection. And next up here's a couple of fun comedies. Big Bully and Wrongfully Accused on Blu-ray for the first time. Especially definitely like Wrongfully Accused. Leslie Nielsen, they kind of spoof like Titanic, Mission Impossible. He's like a spy. It's, you know, goofy, Naked Gun style vibe, kind of like capping that stuff. Stuff is Wrongfully Accused. Great one up there. And also Big Bully, starring Rick Moranis and Tom Arnold. Fun movie of Rick Moranis plays like it starts off, he's like this, you know, nerdy kid, and Tom Arnold's a bully of him and always picks on him and that kind of thing. Until one day, Rick Moranis pretty much not like he narcs off. He tattles on Tom Arnold because he stole a moon rock. So he gets in trouble. Rick Moranis moves, starts a new life in Oakland. And years later, he's an adult, as pictured there. He gets a job offer to go back to his hometown for a teaching job because he's a writer. It's not really going too well, but he has a kid. And Tom Arnold has a kid, and it's kind of the roles are reversed. Like Tom Arnold's kid gets picked on, and Rick Moranis' kid is a bully. And it's a weird twist that they meet each other again. And then he finds out that he's the guy he picked on, so Tom Arnold kind of gets his confidence back. He kind of lost his confidence. He was kind of like, after he went to like a juvenile hall probably, when he was a kid for stealing the moon rock, he kind of became like really passive and whatever. And so he became like, so he kind of becomes like a bully again and picks on Rick Moranis. And some parts I'm like, Rick Moranis, please stick up for yourself. Some parts kind of annoy me because I'm like, dude, please stick up for yourself, man. No, it's just a movie, but please hit him in the face. But it's okay though. It's still a fun movie. Pretty dang good stuff is this. You know, well-made 90s flicks, a couple 90s ones up there. So, like a really cool couple of comedies from back in the day. They're making their Blu-ray on the Blu-ray format for the first time. These ones are good one to check out up here. Definitely a couple of fun ones. Next up here is one that's definitely cringe. It's some people like it because it's so cringy, and some people hate it because it's so bad. And that is Battlefield Earth on Blu-ray, I believe for the first time. So, yeah, this up here got a lot of special features, making of, interviews, and that kind of thing of the cast, if you guys want to watch that. But, you know, Battlefield Earth, John Travolta, Forrest Whitaker, they're like these alien species types people on this planet. It's just based on the Ron L. Hubbard story, Scientology story, is what this pretty much takes place, about this planet, these aliens and these peoples and that kind of thing. When it first came out, this movie totally bombed. It's pretty bad. I mean, I like it because it's so bad. It's enjoyable to watch because it's so bad. But some parts are just kind of like, even then, it's a rough watch. But if you like really bad sci-fi movies, you'll definitely get a kick out of Battlefield Earth. It looks really good on Blu-ray. I must give them that. It looks a really good job on Blu-ray. Great job. It sounds good. A lot of features in this thing. It's packed, loaded up. I'll show you the inside of it right now. What the disc looks like, pretty much the same as the cover up over there. But yeah, so it's just you know, it's an interesting movie. This one has a lot of hate because it does suck, but it's good because it's so bad. So if you like bad good movies, I think you'll enjoy Battlefield, or at least give it a watch. I think it's good, but it's bad because it's good. Yeah, something like that. It's there. Next up here is a really cool horror one that I remember seeing this all the time back in the day at the video stores to rent on VHS. I've never seen it, but I saw it for the first time a couple days ago, and it's this one up here, Snow White: A Tale of Terror, starring Sigourney Weaver and Sam Neill from the guy from Jurassic Park, right over there. We're sporting some long wigged hair. But this one up here, like a horror story of Snow White, pretty much. Really liked this one. It was really good. Had some fantasy elements, horror elements in it. Pretty cool effects. Kind of creepy with the witch right there, Snow White. Just the whole thing. Definitely enjoyed it. Creepy elements of the whole thing with the forest and eating the apple, the whole thing. It's just like, it's really, really creepy done. Like, it's definitely a good one to watch, like especially for Halloween time coming up. Definitely recommend, highly recommend checking out Snow White, Tale of Terror. I believe I have it right. Yeah, Tale of Terror. Definitely check this one out. Like I said, I always see this one before at video stores, along with Rumpelstiltskin and the Pinocchio horror one. And I remember seeing the Pinocchio one, never seen Rumpelstiltskin, and I skipped out on this one. But I'm so glad it's getting this Blu-ray release. I totally forgot about this movie until I saw that Mill Creek was putting this out. I was like, wow, I gotta request check this one out. Definitely did not disappoint. Definitely liked it. It was really well made. So it has some really creepy elements to it the whole way around. Shot real well. Good stuff is this one. Snow White, A Tale of Terror. Here we have a couple of compilation sets. This one's like a nice, a nice thriller collection. And it has this one with Diabolic, Incognito, and The In Crowd. Making its Blu-ray debut. Where some good thrillers are all of these. And then also we got this one, nice little drama pack of this, of The Imaginary Crimes and Silent Fall. This one's starring Harvey Keitel, Imaginary Crimes. Really, you know, some good stuff right there. You know, kind of like, you know, drama type stuff, that kind of thing. So if you like some of these compilation ones, these are out now as well. So that's it for my reviews right there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this movie review video. Oh yes, and now it's pretty much be October, starting, I believe, tomorrow. Yeah, October 1st. So as it's being taped, it's the 30th, October 1st, tomorrow. Wow, so it'll be a whole month, my favorite month of the year. Birthday month also. Halloween horror, even though I like horror all year round, but you know, you gotta celebrate the horror Halloween goodness in October. It's so fun, so look out for a bunch of videos I'm gonna be doing. Still doing some review videos, of course, too, but I'm gonna definitely do mostly like horror type stuff, like creepy areas, go on some locations, check out some new things I never shown on this channel, which I get some ideas I'm gonna do. Just different kinds of fun Halloween stuff, horror stuff, ghost stuff, creepy stuff, fun stuff. So look out for that. A whole bunch of those videos coming up starting this Friday night. So look out for that. And again, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment below. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Appreciate it if you do. And hit the notification ring button so you don't miss a video. I'll catch you guys later in the next one. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.